what do you think are the biggest strengths and the biggest weaknesses of UK estate agents today? And I'm talking about the senior valuers and the managers. What do you think they're good at compared to the rest of the world, and what do you think they could do a lot better at?
Look, I think as an industry we're pretty good at servicing the opportunities that present themselves to us. I don't necessarily think we're very good at creating opportunities from our data and from our contacts. I don't think we have client contact in the right place.
Because you almost sell a house and people forget you. If you go to America or Australia, they're always sending birthday cards. Do you think that's a step too far in the UK, or do you think that's where we need to go?
I don't think birthday cards work.
No,
but I do think
you forgot my birthday though, didn't you?
I did. But I do think keeping in touch with people that you've moved in the past is a serious hole in the UK psyche. I mean, we've done business with these people.
Yes.
Agents often bemoan customer loyalty, but don't actually do anything about.
They don't. It's
winning.
A two-way street, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean.
Do you think that's a training issue? Because again, you're particularly involved with agency mentors, who are a fantastic training organisation. What things do you think are you teaching people to move forward in agency?
I think the biggest thing that we bring to the table is mindset. So we tend to work more on the behavioural mindset and attitude to win and to deliver good service, rather than necessarily the technical ability on how to do it. I believe to a degree the technical ability on how to do it lies with responsibility with the business. Of course, we teach that stuff, but that's not a game changer. Anyone can teach that. It's pretty straightforward: how to fill out a form, how to get an initial, how to get a telephone number. There's nothing dramatic in there. There's nothing. If a business really can't get its staff to do that stuff, then the leadership has to be put into question. But what is becoming more and more difficult is having a mindset and attitude to just do that little bit more, to be that switched on enough to see the opportunity, to sell the mortgage, to get the valuation, to give the client a wow moment so they remember you, rather than just going through the routines.
Because you're not just a trainer. You're almost, you're more than that. You call yourself agency mentors, but what I do know you do work with, and I've spoken to a number of MDs that take you on as a mentor, is you're almost like a non-executive director, a person on their shoulder, pointing them in the right direction. Obviously not mentioning names here, but how can you help an independent agent with 2 or 3 offices, or even 1 office, to take themselves to the next level? Because I'm a firm believer that it's all about the leadership.
Yeah. I think obviously there's the advantage of even if I do say myself having done it and achieved it and been there with some successful outcomes with in my past, and that has to be a good thing. But I think more importantly, having somebody that is not beholden to the business, that can just be your brake or accelerator if you're going, or just be another voice from an outside perspective.
Because it's lonely, isn't it, being an MD of an estate? Well, it's lonely being an MD of any business.
Yes, but particularly if you're a sole partner, or a very dominant partner, where you own such a large share that in reality, you are the boss to all intents and purposes, and there's nobody. It's very difficult because everybody around you is beholden to you for their income. So whether you're going to get an honest answer back from them, or whether they're going to give you just the answer that you want, and depending on what type of leader you are, they may even fear giving you an answer at all.
I mean, if there's one tip that you could tell, if there's an MD of a firm watching here, who feels that they're not sure where they're going, a little bit rudderless, have you got one top tip that you could give them now that they could implement today to make their life better, and tell the people at home?
Yes, I think it comes down to hiring the best you can afford. I often see people talking about what their budget is. Blow your budget. Employ the best you can get. 1, because they're going to need less care and attention, and 2, they will always deliver a much better result to your clients, which will lead to a better return. Once you've got those people, train them, mentor them, provide an environment for them that they're not going to want to move on. If necessary, involve them in an equity scenario. Good people are hard to find, but they also don't necessarily come that cheap. And I think they're a dying breed. There isn't that many of them out there.
Well, you get what you pay for this world, don't you?
You do. Definitely.
Well, there's a top tip for you guys, and we'll take it from there. Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
Good stuff.